Hey y'all, welcome back to Good Soil. If you're here for the first time, welcome. If you're not, thanks for coming to see about me again. I hope you all are doing very well. Today is going to be a different type of episode. I feel like it'll be lighthearted, but I just wanted to share some things with you. I'm not the only person in the room. I actually have my friend Joanna. She's behind the camera today. You guys remember Joanna from the last episode. Woo-hoo. And so she's here to just help facilitate the conversation. I'm just going to be honest in terms of the YouTube channel. I think I said this before, but I do not know what I'm doing. I feel like this is something that God has placed on my heart. And I feel like I'm just doing what I feel like he's putting on my heart to do. So please don't get married to trivia. Don't get married to these conversations. Literally, he could flip this whole thing and do something completely different. So I'm just trying to be obedient. If it is in fact something that he called me to do, which, I'm very leery about saying, God said he told me to do. I have the desire to do this and it's not going away. Clearly, I know I take extended breaks from doing this. So I'm just trying to figure this whole thing out. I do feel like it has blessed some people. I've had some feedback from people and I'm very grateful for their just their words of encouragement and also them sharing what they are getting from the channel. And so in that, I do feel like there is something here. Anyway, so like I said, today is going to be a different episode. I actually was not thinking about doing this at all. Joanna is actually the one that suggested that I film today. Today is actually my birthday. I turned 38 today. Mind you, I'm not really concerned about age. Like, I don't mind getting older. It's just 38 is a number, like that's 38 years of experience and still don't know nothing. There's still so much I don't know. But that's life. We're going to always be growing and becoming wiser and making mistakes and learning from those mistakes, hopefully. And so, here we are, year 38. Let's get it. So one of the things that I wanted to talk to you about today is just like what I have been dealing with. Like, I hate using the term season. I feel like it's so churchy, like in this season. Like, okay, but in this season, I have been going through a lot of transition spiritually and physically because of things that have been happening spiritually. And I probably won't speak too much about that, but I will focus on the spiritual aspect. I will say that when it comes to my relationship with God, I have been walking with the Lord for quite some time. I'll say seriously trying to walk with him for like the past 10 years. Have I failed immensely? Yes. Have I stayed away because I failed? Yes. Has the Lord wooed me back? Yes. So, this is just anybody who's walking with the Lord knows it is like, if you're really walking with the Lord, it is a journey and it is not a linear one. It is like all over the place. And I'm just kind of in a really special and new place right now. So like, I have gone through depression, and this is all while walking with the Lord. And then, you know, depression can take you can remove yourself. Like, nothing can separate you from the love of Christ, but like, you can feel distant in your depression. But anyway, I don't know why I said that part, but where I'm going is like, the reason why I say I feel like I'm in a different place spiritually is because I feel like I'm getting to know God in a newer way. And so I don't know if you've ever heard like someone say you can be around the things of God and still not know God, or you can be around the things of God. A lot of people who proclaim to be Christ followers are around the things of God, but they don't actually have an actual relationship with God. And please hear me, I'm not trying to come at anybody's relationship. Your relationship with God is your relationship with God, and mine is mine. But I feel like there's a level of intimacy that I had not experienced before. So like, one thing I was reflecting on this morning, and actually kind of for like the last few weeks, because there has been so much happening. There's been so much happening. Again, I'm trying not to get emotional, but there has been so much going on. And I was reflecting this morning with the Lord before I was getting my day started. And I was like, you know what? Our relationship feels different. And there is like a passage in the Bible where it says that God takes us from glory to glory and faith to faith. And I think that can only happen when you submit more of yourself. And mind you, what does it mean to submit? Sometimes people be saying stuff high level, but in action, what does that actually look like? And I think from my experience, submitting has been going out, messing up, leaning on God, like scraping your way back to the Lord, even though you don't have to scrape your way, but just kind of like going before Him and being like, I am lost. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm actually really bad at life. I need you. Like, and I think that when you go through life, when you go through the ups and downs, if you have, number one, if God is wooing you or like pursuing you, you really don't have much of a choice but to like at least feel the pull. Whether or not you submit is something different entirely, but you gonna feel the pull, right? And so anyway, in this season, oh, I hate that. All right, so beforehand, I knew God. Now, mind you, we know as believers, if you're a believer, there are different names for the Lord, right? There's Yahweh, there's Elohim, there's El Shaddai, there's Jehovah Jireh, and all of the rest, right? And each name was accounted to the Lord based off of what that person was going through and how they were experiencing Him in their lives. And so there's one name for God, and it is Jireh. That's Jehovah Jireh. That is God, my provider. I knew God to be my provider. Honestly, God has been, this is my finite understanding of Him, right? You might not know my whole story, and I'm not going to get into too much detail because there are people that are attached to me who may not want, you know what I mean, all of that information out there. So I want to be respectful and mindful of that. But if you don't know, I am someone who is adopted. By the grace of God, I'm adopted within my own family. But because of how I came into the world and who I came from, and this is not to speak poorly of them. But it is only by the grace of God that I ended up in the family that I ended up in. And so when it says in the word, I think it's in Psalms, where it says that you knew me before I was even formed in my mother's womb. The fact that God raptured me up as a baby and shipped me to another family quick, tells me I had an understanding that he was a provider. He knew what I needed and he provided that to me. And that was before I was even born. And he really has done that throughout my entire life. So I knew him as a provider. Anytime I was in any type of situation where I was without, I got it. And I'm not joking. I'm talking about, I don't know where this money came from. And a lot of us had that testimony. People I don't know doing crazy things for me, paying off a car, paying my bills when I'm unemployed, giving me groceries, all the things, anything that I needed at any given time, I got it. So I knew God as a provider. I knew that like the back of my hand. But I still feel like even with me being more intentional than I had been in the past in regard to my walk, I still felt like God was here, and he is. But that is what that experience was to me. It was like me and God is up here. And I know that his like benefits are whatever, and I could be like this and he'll provide whatever he needs. But something switched probably within like the last, March? Probably within like the last month or two, where my relationship with him became like, it was like this and it has become like this. And so like the only way that, and this sounds really crazy, I promise you, when you're speaking about an almighty God, the God of the universe, the creator of everything, I feel, you know that song, Falling in Love with Jesus? Falling in love with Jesus. I feel like I know what that feels like now. Like I feel like not only is he my provider up here, but he is literally like the lover of my soul. Not lover in the worldly sense, nothing untoward, but intimate. Like, oh, you love me. You know what I mean? Like I feel wooed. And I had not experienced that before. Like when I tell you, I feel like that's the only way in my natural body or with the vocabulary that I have, that's the only way that I can describe how I'm feeling or what I'm experiencing right now. It's like close. Like I'm talking to you. I'm not even speaking out loud. I'm thinking something in my mind. And you are manifesting the things that I'm thinking about in my mind. And I'm looking like shook. Like, oh my gosh. Like, you know, I'm talking about, I can't get out of Psalms. He will not let me move from Psalms. I've been reading Psalms since December. Okay? If you have read Psalms, you know that it is a up and down read, especially the entries from David. They are, Lord, where you at? My enemies are chasing me. Smite my enemies. Then it's like, Lord, You lead me beside green pastures. You know the numbers of hairs on my head. Before I was formed in my mother's womb, you knew me. You know my thoughts are far off. Like, how lofty are your thoughts about me? I can't even like comprehend the way you think of me or the way you see me or love on me. Like, that's where I am. Now I'm starting to understand why I couldn't leave songs, because the Lord was like, oh, I'm about to rapture you up. I'm about to... And it is so intense. Like, I can't even describe the number of times in the past few weeks. And mind you, I don't want to get caught up on the emotion part of things, but because God knows me and he knows how I receive information, in order for me to like get it up in here, he knows what to do. You know what I mean? He knows what to do to get my attention and be like, oh, you're him. You're not just God up here. You are my father. And I knew him as my father before, but like, my relationship with my father is great, but he is not my lover. He loves me, but there are things about me that my dad does not know. But God is not, like, he knows me. And the way he just like, I know my hands look crazy, but that's the intensity of what I feel. Like, there's just an overwhelming love. And I think everybody wants to be fully known on earth. And most of us try to find that in like a romantic partner. But what God is showing me is that, this sounds really cliche, but it is the truth. Like, nobody can do this the way that I can do this. Like, nobody's going to fully know you. Who else is going to be able to read my mind and provide the things that I'm thinking or I'm afraid to say out loud? Who else is going to be able to do that? Who else is going to be able to tell me my past and my present and show me symbolism of my future? Like, nobody else can do that. Like, the verse says that you hem me in the behind and in the front. Like, this being is all around me, literally. Like, he's behind me, he's in front of me, he's on the side of me, he is above me. Like, I feel enraptured by him. Like, that's a different type of feeling. And I don't know how long that feeling is gonna last, because I know that there are seasons, but I am just basking in it. Like, I don't want to lose this experience. It's just a different knowing. It's just a different level of knowing. And I know before I leave this earth, I'll experience, hopefully, all of the names of God, right? There are quite a few. And I'm sure I've experienced some of them already and maybe just was too human to recognize what it is. But I am heightened. My spirit is very, very aware of God's presence right now. I mean, just like having people say things to me that I'll say to him, especially like in regard to insecurities. And then somebody turns around and speaks to that insecurity. And I'm like, and I'm not saying speak, like, I mean, like they speak against, like, the thing that I think that I'm not. They're telling me that's what you are. I did not have a conversation with this person. They don't know. A lot of people come across me, if they don't know me intimately, they really assume that my esteem is here. My esteem has been a struggle since I can remember. And so, like, the way I'm talking to the Lord, I'm like, Lord, I'm about to be 50. I'm not trying to live the rest of my life having the same insecurities I had when I was 18. Why are they still here? Get out of here. And I feel like he's sending people to speak to those things, like, and he's sending people, mind you, I have friends. I have a few close friends, and I think different relationships do different things, right? And because God knows me, he knows that I receive information a certain way. I am not like a soft receiver. I need you to, that's what I need. And he has sent me people who have loved me roughly in a good way. Like, Joanna will be like, whenever I'm having an insecure moment, she will speak to that part and be like, I don't like you. Whatever this is, I don't like her. She gotta go. And I'll be looking like, and she'll be like, she's mean. She'll speak to that thing and it'll get me together. I got another friend, I call her my cousin. She say the same thing. Like, she'll say the same. She speaks to the mountains that I deal with in real time. Like, she does not play about me. Like, she notices, like, this is not you. Nah. You know? And so in this season, I feel like it's like a tough love and an intimate love and a sweet love and I don't know. But I like it. Yeah, that's where I am right now. I just wanted to share that because sometimes, let me just go back. There was like a season of staleness, like spiritual staleness for me. So like, so much so, and I don't know if people talk about this, but I'm gonna just be real. So much so, my relationship with God was so stale that I would be hating on people that were on fire. Like, I would literally be like, just wait until you don't hear from him for like 6 months. Just wait until you single for 10 years. Just wait until the community that he sends you to don't pay you no mind. They don't know your name. You serving with them. They don't know you. Just wait. Like, all the things that happened to me that I had developed a bitterness about, that is what I would just like think about them. Instead of being like, that's great. Like, let me be around you so maybe I can get my fire. I was bitter. Very, very bitter. And I'm so grateful that God did not leave me there. Instead, he was just like, you know what? I'm about to show you something. And he has been. Like, I'm so grateful because he don't have to do none of that. Like, who am I? If you want to be bitter, be bitter. All the things I done for you already, I already laid on the cross and took nails and lashes and all the things for you. And you gonna be bitter because I don't answer you the way that you want me to answer you. I don't give you the things that you desire when you want them, or the things that you desire, period. Like, I don't have to give you anything. You know what I mean? Like, you know, especially things that are not necessarily promises. Like, there are specific and explicit promises in the Bible that every Christian has access to as long as you are walking with God. But there are other things that God just does because there's a certain call on your life, because he just loves you. Like, there are those things. Those things are not owed to us. So if you get them, and if you don't, you know what I mean? Like, but that was hard to wrestle with. But I think the more I spend with God and understand his character and understand what he has already done, and just keep that at the forefront of my mind, I'm already winning. Like, my idea of success is a very worldly idea of success. And I have to constantly renew my mind about that, even in regard to like my desires for the things that we've talked about previously, like marriage and all that kind of stuff. Like, those things are not bad, but they're not the main thing. Number one, all of that stuff is going to roll away when the Lord comes back. So I feel like my focus has shifted from being like prideful in the sense of like looking down on myself and just being an inward thinker and just thinking about what I don't have. That's a form of pride. I thought that was a hornet for some reason. And we saw hornets outside and I was like, segue. Y'all, I don't bang with hornets. When I lived at a different place, y'all, I just wanted to be outside and sit on the patio. I started to feel like this tension feeling on a chair that I was sitting on. I'm like, dang, I heard, what's that? You know, I thought, you know, maybe my skin was being pitched because, you know, I'm a little thick. So I thought my skin was being pitched in between the creases of the chair. I get up, and naturally when I get up, the chair scoots back a little bit, and all of these hornets from under the chair came out. They had made a nest under the chair that I was sitting on. I was sitting on a house, y'all, on an apartment building. When I tell you, they jumped me and tore me up. They jumped me and tore me up. I don't know where I was going, but they jumped me. Ever since then, I don't bang with them. If you see one, I know it ain't one too far away. So I don't bang with them, but there was a little segue. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, Joanna, you got anything?
What is something special that the Lord has done for you lately to start to see Him a little
Mm. Okay. There are a few things. I'm actually going to start with you. So when you and I started to get closer, you were very bold about who God was to you. And you were already in the season that I'm currently in. It was very evident that you and I had a different relationship with God. And both still relationships, but this is what I mean by saying, like, I feel like God takes us from, and that's where all of those names for God comes from. Like, people experience Him differently, but the way He was with you, mind you, I'm hearing you talking, I'm like, all right, girl. The way you were talking about God was so like intimate. I'm like, all right. But when I started to see that stuff, I was like, so you just be like, Lord, I want this. I would like for when I go in this store, I just would like to pick up something and I need it to be this price. Mind you, you talking out loud. And I'm like, this girl is crazy. We didn't go in the store together. Okay? I'm looking for stuff, Christmas decorations. I was like, it's a little tight. You know, this is last minute. I'm not really trying to assign the budget. You said, well, what would you like? Well, what would you like to pay? I said $3.99. I think it was like $5.99. I don't know, something stupid. She was like, my father can do it. I said, okay. She said, get that. I get it. And mind you, in my mind, I'm like, we're about to get to this register and I'm about to be mad. We get to that register. And I literally swiped the first one. Do you know what that thing said? The tag said $5.99. Okay? It might have been a little bit more. I don't remember. That thing said $3.99. Y'all know that meme with that girl that was on that courthouse show? And she be like this, looking down? That was literally my face. I was like, did she see the sign? Did the sign say $3.99? Like, what? You know? You want to interject?
I'm interjecting because Mia got the price wrong. So I said,
Okay.
what price do you want? Mia said $3.99. She swipes it at the register. The price is $3.99, but it's discounted for $1.99.
No! Yes! I forgot! That's so true. Either way, more things like that was happening with Joanna. I'm like, all right now, Lord. Now, hold on. I be walking with you. How come I don't know you like that? That's not how I know you. I don't know you in that way. So, anyway, but the Lord has me starting to read Psalms. And I cannot move on from Psalms. I can read other books, but I'm always going back to Psalms. Like, I just feel cool to be in Psalms. I've been in Psalms since December. And he had me reading these things, and he would say, read it out loud. Mind you, you know how you read. No, read it. Open up your mouth and read it out loud. So I started reading Psalms out loud. I'm talking about things that I'm reading in Psalms I'm seeing in my life now. Another example, you asked me for another example. Was this last week? Okay. I'm trying to remember the order of things. Last week, what was this day? Last week I had a procedure done. And I get home and I saw that there was a package at the door. I'm like, I didn't order anything. What's going on here? The day before, I was in the store and I saw sunflowers. Sunflowers are my favorite flower. And because I'm trying to be a good steward of my finances, I'm like, all right, it's not in the budget. I'm not gonna get the sunflowers. Mind you, this was a thought. Did not say anything out loud. I was at the grocery store and I just was like, dang, I was looking at them sunflowers and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. In my mind, I was like, I really want these, but I'm just not gonna get them. This was the day before the procedure. I come home from the procedure. I'm sitting down. Joanna's here. I am like, I didn't order anything. Let me just see what's up. I open this thing. Now, at my job, there's this young lady that I vibe with. She's really, really cool. We talk and stuff, but she don't really know me, right? She sent me this box. Actually, can you go get it? I want y'all to know I'm not lying. She sent me this box. It says, hello, sunshine, right? So I was like, oh my gosh, this is so sweet, you know? It just was very sweet and random because she doesn't know me very well. But she sent me this box. It was just very kind of her to do. And, you know, I was like, dang, like sometimes I be thinking, I have prayed for favor at my job, and I ain't gonna lie, they rock with me so hard, and I be telling Joe, and I'm like, I didn't do anything. I don't know why these people like me so much, but they really do, and I know it's the Lord. But when you're in it, you be like, I didn't do anything. But anyway. So the box says, let your light shine. There is a sun. It is themed around the sun. The sun, as in the star in the sky, the sun. Okay? That's it, right? There was like this cute little, first of all, can we talk about this segue? Just real quick. It's what's the thing called with the mask that cover your eyes when you go to sleep? I don't know what it is about that, but when you put that on your eyes, you can't see or hear. Best sleep of my life. Anyway, so everything in this box is themed for the sun. The sun, just the sun. Got a sun on the box. I just need to make sure you understand it's just the sun. The sun, okay? The yellow sun in the sky. Then, this box was in there. Now remember what I told you. I was in the store the day before. I thought to myself, I really want to get these sunflowers, but I'm not going to get them. It's not in the budget. I pulls out this box. Again, this is themed about the sun. This is the only thing in the box that is not about the sun. I am going to put this very closely. That says, especially for you. That is not a sun. That is a sunflower. When I tell you, I broke down in tears. Joanna was right here. She was like, we were both like, mind you, I'm like flabbergasted, and Joanna was like, that's my father. That's him. I'm like, I am crying so hard. I can't even speak. I am flabbergasted. Mind you, to give you some context, I know God as a provider. I have seen him do miraculous things when it comes to finances, a roof over my head, food in the fridge, stuff like that. I am used to those type of great, I would consider those like grand gestures, right? Those are like huge, like to me, miracles, right? For my life. God knows me though. And even if it were a person that did a grand gesture, I would appreciate it wholeheartedly. But he knows that it is the small things for me. The small things. He knows me. The small things. That's the lover of my soul. Like, yikes. You know? And I have a witness there. I can't make this up. I'm telling you, ain't nothing else in this box about a sunflower. Nothing. Why didn't they have sunflowers on the box? Why didn't they have more things in the box that were about sunflowers? It was about just the sun. The logo says, let your light shine. I'm going to show you. It says, let your light shine. That tells you nothing else about this box. This box was about the sun. Can you see that? Probably not. There you go. It was about the sun, not sunflowers. That's my Lord and my King. That's my, that, know what else to tell you. All I'm going to say is this. If you are new to this, or if you are true to this, your relationship with God does this. That, I think, is why Paul, and mind you, this looks different for everybody all across the world. Mind you, I'm coming from a Western American experience. I'm not in Gaza. I'm not in Palestine. I'm not in these other countries that have a different level of struggle. This is my experience from my worldview. Our relationships go like this. And if you are not new to this and you feel like you're stale, there's a reason why Paul says to keep pressing toward your mark, because God is there. And a lot of times what he's doing is introducing himself to you in a different way, in a way that you are not used to. And he's always going to continue to do that until the day that the Lord comes back, right? Like, understanding the fullness of God, we don't even fully understand that until he comes back and those mysteries are revealed. That's in the Bible. So, like, press. I'm just saying, keep pressing. Like, I know that there have been times where I just was like, Lord, you can actually wrap this up. Ain't nothing going on. I'm not happy. Nobody sees me. I'm not important to anybody. If I wasn't here, it would not make that much of a, I'm not nobody's mom. I'm not nobody's spouse. Like, nobody depends on me. I'm about to cry. But there was enough in me by the Spirit to just keep pressing. Sending new community who was experiencing God in a way that I had not experienced him before, showing me what is possible. Because God, I know we love like people like saying, oh, I'm God's favorite, but you are and you're not. You know what I mean? Like, what God can do for one, he can do for somebody else, if that is his will, right? And so, like, all I'm saying is just keep pressing. Keep pressing. Don't give up. Don't get weary. God is always in the business of doing a new thing according to his character, right? Like, and the depth of your relationship will start to reveal, like, the depth of your relationship will open your spirit to experience him in different ways, to start to, like, catch, oh wait, that's you, all right, okay, you know what I mean? Like, the more time you spend with him, it just unlocks so many things. It's just a crazy experience. I pray that it don't take you 10 years. I pray that you get it right now today. But God's timing, your willingness to submit, all of that plays a factor. But yeah, I'm just here to say, keep pressing. God is good. He really does he loves us, y'all. Like, dang. We be out here really trying to get the type of love that only God can give. We try to, like, find it in other people. It ain't gonna happen. Nah, only God can love you in that way. And if you come across someone that is willing to love you in their capacity to love you, that's what's up. But they will never be God. They will never love you the way that the Lord does. But I don't know. Anything else?
I know that you talked about your relationship with the Lord, and where he brought you spiritually. What is something that you are genuinely looking forward to with this mindset shift, with this spiritual shift? You're 38. What is something that you are looking forward to?
Practically speaking.
Practically? Seriously? Practically. What's
Practically.
something that you are looking forward to year 38? It doesn't have to be spiritual. Because it's still a birthday.
Yeah. That's a good question. I was actually talking to the Lord today, and I was like, Lord, what are we doing? 38? What do you want me to do? I think there is a psalm, and it's a vow. And I prayed that vow to the Lord, and it was really just kind of like, I'll have to pull it up, but it was really just kind of like saying, like, I'm going to submit to whatever your will is. And that's where I'm at with it right now. Like, I feel like I don't know, but I am hopeful.